It's Wednesday, and you just met Jeremiah the Squirrel, aka Jeremy. Jeremy is the oldest sibling in the backyard squirrel bunch. He has a huge personality, is afraid of nothing, and comes inside the house all the time. Just like another Jeremy I used to know. Here we go. There it is. We are live. Coffee cheers, you guys. Boom. F death. Hope you're having a great day. It's the morning time. It's like 10 o'clock. We're a little late. Didn't sleep at all last night. Terrible night of sleep. I was talking with one of the best people in the world this morning on FaceTime. And she said she didn't sleep last night either. And that it could be that there's a full moon coming. So if you didn't sleep last night, or if you don't sleep tonight, it might be because there is a big old full moon in the sky this evening, I believe. So coffee cheers to you. A little behind schedule, but we're still on track. First of all, I want to thank everybody for viewing these videos and for watching Progress is a Hell of a Drug, which is a funny, I don't know what it is. It's like a spoken word hypnosis type song that I just did on YouTube, and you guys checked it out yesterday, and I thank you for it. It's a really fun thing. I'm actually making a playlist now, and I'm going to call it something like Coffee Brainwash Yourself, or Coffee Wash, or something. Coffee Brainwash Yourself, something. And I'm going to include some of the songs that I listen to in the morning to get myself going, and I'm going to include some of mine, and I'll share it for you guys, probably in the comments on YouTube of this video. I've pretty much decided that I'm no longer going to upload these to Instagram and Facebook. It's just going to go to YouTube. It feels like, because it's an everyday video, 10 to 30 minutes long. On Facebook, it doesn't seem to go well. Instagram, it seems like too much. But on YouTube, that's what people demand, is daily videos. So we're probably going to just move these to YouTube, and we'll do them live either here or on YouTube. I might move there as well. I'll let you know. For now, this is working really well. And we're going to do something today that I haven't done in a while. We're going to put someone else on camera. This is someone I know. We haven't spoken in a while. And Rhonda, if you want to come on, I'd love to say hi to you, and we'll just do it in public. And I have no idea, this isn't planned, she's not a guest with a book to sell. We're just going to try it out. So we're going to try it out and see what she's doing. This is a friend of mine from high school. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Go live with Rhonda. And if this goes badly, you did it to yourself, sister. Let's see how this goes. It says it's connecting, and she may not be there. There's something. Rhonda, you are live, kid. What's happening?
I'm driving. What are you doing?
There you are. I don't have audio on you. I think I have to put in some earbuds for this to work, because I'm wearing a microphone and it mutes the audio. Damn it. Okay, well today I can't get you talking, but we can wave. I hope you're doing well, kid. You know sign language? I don't. This is what I'll do. I'm going to get my earbuds from now on so I can hear. We just learned something. All right, so that's all I can do for today. Good to see your face, though.
You too.
I hope you're doing well. All right, now get off of here. We just learned that you have to, I don't know how to get out of it. Oh, there it goes. She did it herself. That was pretty cool. But so we just learned something. I can hear her. She needs to talk. Yeah, the difference is, hey, Jean, what's up? You guys can hear her, but I can't, because I have a microphone connected to my phone, which disables the audio. So I have to wear earbuds to be able to do it. And if I had known that you guys could hear her, we could have at least had her talk, but without me being able to hear, it's kind of point, for today we discovered that. See, man, what's the thing? Only good things happen. Yeah, it didn't work out. We tried to get a friend on. but I learned how to do it now. So next time you see me, I'm going to have these little, dude, if you don't have AirPods, I think they're called, Apple's AirPods, they are pretty dope. I actually got them as a gift. I was going to get them, but I wasn't sure, and then I got them as a gift, and I put them in. Unbelievable. The AirPods are the most effortless Bluetooth headphones I've ever tried. If you're on the fence, get them. Totally worth the money. You put them in your ears, and whatever audio you're listening to on your phone or your computer, it just starts playing in your ear. You take them out, it stops. You pull out one, it all stops. You put them back in, it starts again. It's incredible. They're incredible. They sound great, too. Rhonda says, I can't hear you. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. Can everybody else hear me? I would assume so, or they would have complained. Anyway, this is an experimental morning coffee jam. But like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, I'm going to make a playlist. Okay, you guys can hear me. What's up, Jay Farley? You guys can hear me. So I'm going to make a playlist of this music that I've been brainwashing myself with in the mornings. And it's made up of a lot of Akira the Don. There's a guy named Enzo, or a group named Enzo. I don't know much about him, but they have this song that's called Overthinker that actually predates Akira the Don, and it's the same concept, spoken word. I believe it's Alan Watts. Don't quote me on that, but I'll put it in the list, and I will put a link to the playlist in here. And these are songs that talk. This is where I got the whole idea to start doing my own spoken word music. They're just great messages that are turned into music and made into a catchy chorus. So your brain is just programmed with all this positive stuff like it usually is programmed with a catchy song. It's an incredible way to spread a message. We talked about it yesterday. But enough about that. What's up, Instapit? Good to have you guys here. Some people have been asking what on earth Combsy is. This hat, Combsy, I've actually had this hat for a long time and I just started wearing it. Combsy is a band from Tulsa, Oklahoma, led by a friend of mine named Chris Combs, who I met when he was probably 17. He was a kind of a friend or a fan of the band I was in. And he had his own band. He ended up going on tour with a group called Jacob Fred Jazz Odyssey, which is a kaleidoscope acid jazz group from Tulsa. For a decade, he was toured with them all over the world. And he came back just this different guitar player, and he's fantastic. He has a very unique thing going on. I believe it's on Instagram under @CombsyMusic. You want to hear some really wild stuff? To me, off the top of my head and based off of my memory of the music I heard last, it sounds like futuristic space noise, and there's also like organic textures to it. But it's really cool. It's futuristic music, but with like organic textures to it, and it incorporates all kinds of different styles. Most of it is instrumental. I think they did some stuff with a singer. I don't think she's with them anymore. And their new album, they're working with another singer, also from Tulsa, whose name is Costa. And I can't remember your last name right now, brother. We always just called you Costa. And he is a hell of a singer in the realm of like Tom York from Radiohead, but he's got his own way of doing it. Really great singer, and they're collaborating on whatever the next album's going to be, and it's going to be phenomenal. So if you're into that kind of music, that's who Combsy is. They're a group from Tulsa, a guy I knew when he was like a teenager, coming to my shows, and we've known each other now 20-something years. In fact, he came to LA and played with me on a show downtown. And then when I was in Tulsa, he let me play a show with him. So I got on stage with him, and we had worked up 6 or 7 songs, and we got to play together. And it was great. His dad came up to me at that show and said, hey, man, this is really cool. He said, I used to drop him off at your shows back when he was in high school. And he said, this is really cool to see you guys playing together. And it was. He's great. Music is fantastic, man. Almost every friend that I have, and every girlfriend I've ever had, like my social music was and has been my social connector forever, because I'm a hermit otherwise. I'll go out. Back in the day, I would go out, but only if I was drunk, and then I'd make a fool of myself. And then I wouldn't want to go out. But if everybody wanted me to go out, I'd drink, and so we'd go out, and I'd make a fool of myself. Out. So after a while, everyone just thinks you're a fool. They don't know you're like a real fun guy to hang out with at home when there's no pressure. Enough of that. What are you guys up to? Oh, I do have something to say before we go. If you're into investing, there is a very strange thing going on right now with stocks, shorting, hedge funds, and a stock called GameStop. GME is the ticker, is the symbol on the New York Stock Exchange. Right now, people are making millions, some people tens of millions of dollars on GameStop stock. It's looking like they're going to also play with AMC and with a few others, but I won't get into it here because I'm not an investor. But it seems like what they're doing is they are buying stock and boosting the price of companies that that hedge funds have taken major short sell positions in. And as the stock price goes up, the hedge funds that are worth tens of billions, they're losing tens of billions of dollars by what these guys are doing. It's an interesting thing. It's happening on Reddit. If you haven't seen it, just go see it. I don't really get it all. I'm not a day trader. I don't know. But it looks incredibly interesting. And if the screenshots are real that they're passing around, one guy put his entire online poker fortune that he had built. He had amassed $770,000 in his online poker. And he put it all in on GameStop. And it's now, at the screenshot that I saw, it was at 22 million. So if you're into that, it's a huge risk. Day trading, buying stocks in individual companies, even right now, is a huge risk. So if you're going to do it, don't listen to me, research it. And the best advice I ever got was don't invest in anything with money you can't afford to lose. So if you have $1,000 to your name, don't buy $1,000 worth of stock because you might lose it all. If you have $1,000, buy $20 worth of stock and just have fun with it and see what happens. If you have a lot of money, just keep it very short, like money you could lose and not even think about. Is the best way to think about that. But it's an interesting thing that's going on right now. Just look at Google GameStop hedge fund, and you're going to see what's happening. Then make your own decision. What's up, Justin? Coffee cheers, my brother. Justin's from Tulsa. He's a badass drummer. We're actually working on some music right now. But look, man, we've been on here too long, and I have marketing campaigns to run. I have things to do, people to see, and to be real honest with you, I have squirrels to feed. All right, everybody have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. Let's see, wait, just real quick. Do you invest? Yes. Let me answer this quick. Yeah, everybody's talking about this investing thing, and someone says, do you invest? And here's my advice. Tune out all this stuff, unless you have some money that you can lose and you just want to gamble it and try it. If you're going to invest in index funds and nothing else. It's the most genius. I wish someone would have sat me down as a kid and said, if you start taking 50% of the money you earn from your paychecks from 16 years old for the rest of your life, and you put half of it in the stock market in an index fund and you don't touch it, when you're ready to retire, you will have millions, if not tens of millions of dollars, just on an average American salary. As you get older, you make more money and you keep putting in 50%. If you do that, you can retire when you're like 35. No one tells anybody this. Google that. Google that. That's what I invest in. I invested in Bitcoin early, but the exchange went bankrupt, but they're gone. They're still in bankruptcy proceedings, and I try not to even think about it as the price goes skyrocketing. We'll see about that. So that burned me on crypto, and index funds are where I'm at now, 100%. So Vanguard is the best company to use. Stick it in there and forget about it for the rest of your life. When you're 65, take it out and you'll have amassed some serious cash. You can. Yep, Mount GOX, that's exactly it, MTGOX. Google that if you want to see a wild crypto story. So be safe if you're going to invest. Thank you for listening to Progress is a Hell of a Drug. And I'm going to share a link to a public playlist that will be updated all the time. And it's going to be called something like Brainwash Yourself. And this is what I'm doing in the mornings. All right? Other than this. Thanks for tuning in. Coffee cheers to you everywhere on the world, on the way out. And as always, great to see you. Great to talk to you. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter, whatever. And I will see you in the future.